we have the home of Arthur, and it's the summer of 2012. I'll do the narration. Lights up, it's morning. Arthur is reading on a large couch just behind the center of his living room. The room has a slightly cluttered appearance, many antique pieces of furniture, books, safari clothing strewn over them. The most significant feature is an antique hat stand, center stage. On the stand is a pair of shoes, an umbrella, and a safari hat, and Melody enters, closing the door behind him.
Dad, it's me, Melody.
And she crosses to the hat stand, looks around the room.
Why is this here? This house is a mess.
She looks back and sees Arthur reading.
There you are. How are you doing?
And he doesn't respond.
Dad, why is your living room so messy? I just cleaned it 2 days ago.
Do you make your bed every day when you mess it up, Melody?
Well, no, but...
So when you do make your bed, it's to impress guests. Who do I have to impress?
Well, I do come over here to help. Why do I bother if you just mess it all up? You know, I hope that you would want to impress your friends.
Arthur stands up off the couch slowly and he walks to the hat stand.
My friends, you know, I wish Reese was still alive today. So many adventures we had. As a matter of fact, these are his shoes.
He grabs the shoes.
Never got to return them to him.
Melody sits Arthur back down on his chair.
Dad, you haven't been seeing things again, have you? Haven't had any midnight adventures lately?
No, Melody, I've just been at home reading.
Good. Last thing I need is to chase all over town for you again. I know how much you love being in this house, but I don't think I can take another episode like that. All right, well, why don't you sit down? I'm going to go get your breakfast ready.
And she exits, and Arthur sets the shoes down and picks up a journal he was reading.
Now back to Reese's journal. I can't believe I found this after all these years. Amazing what you discover when you look around. Where was I? Ah, yes, October 17, 1953. We were in Africa at the time, exploring that abandoned silver mine. If only I could relive those days with you, Reese.
And now the lights brighten up on the hat stand.
Of course you can, Arthur.
Reese, dear Lord, I thought you were dead.
Arthur, what makes you say that? You know I've always been a fighter. How about we get you out of this boring old home and back into the field?
How is this possible? Are you a ghost?
Me, a ghost? You are so pale you look like a ghost. Come on, Arthur. There's something I never told you that you need to know. You must discover the unknown. We must return to the place where mysteries are left uncovered. But first, do you mind helping me out? Help me put on my shoes.
Of course.
Now Arthur stands and puts the shoes on the two base legs of the hat stand.
Reese, how are we going to explore anything? I'm getting too old for this, and Africa is at least 3 days' journey away.
Arthur, what are you talking about? There has never been such a time as now to explore.
And the lights come up on the desk with the safari clothing.
Here, go get geared up, and you'll see what I mean.
And Arthur grabs the clothes.
But Reese,
Trust me, Arthur. Go and get changed, and I'll meet up with you as soon as you're ready.
okay, Reese, I'll go, but only for old time's sake.
And he exits. Now Melody enters.
Dad, breakfast is ready. Dad? Dad? Ugh, every time I leave him, he runs off somewhere. I really hope he just went to the bathroom or something. You better not get mad at me if his food gets cold.
Her cell phone rings and she answers it.
Hello? Yes. No work today? All right, thank you. Bye. Well, now I've got some more time to clean up this place a bit.
And she starts to pick up several of the books and put them on the bookshelf.
If only Bobby or Janet would come to visit for Christmas or Thanksgiving every once in a while or something. Would it kill you to visit your dad once a year? I'm not going to be here for much longer anyways. I've got to transfer out to another college in a few semesters. If only... I wonder.
And now Arthur enters and he's whimsical. Melody's a bit startled to see him dressed in his safari garb.
Dad, where have you been? I called you to breakfast a minute ago.
Please, I am in a bit of a rush, dear. No time for breakfast.
He walks to the door.
Dad, why are you leaving? What's going on?
Reese and I are going off to work. Where is he?
Dad, Reese has been dead for almost 20 years. What's wrong? Calm down.
Darling, don't be ridiculous. I just saw Reese right here.
He looks at Melody, standing center stage.
Wait, you're not. I know that This isn't right.
He walks to center stage, he looks at the shoes.
Why did Reese leave his shoes here?
Dad, you must have been seeing things again. Did you sleep much last night?
Not really. But I can almost swear I saw Reese. He told me there was something I needed to see.
What you need to see is a doctor. You imagined it all. I may have to take you to a nursing home. I really don't want to do that, but I can't risk you having another episode. Please tell me you didn't see anything. Tell me you aren't completely crazy.
I can't leave here. That's not an option. But how can I deny what I saw? You have to believe me.
Well, I care about how you feel, Dad. Maybe it was just a really vivid dream. Please come and eat breakfast and relax. I swear, though, if this happens again, I'll have to take you to be evaluated.
So you don't believe me?
Enough. Come and eat. Maybe some food will wake you up and do you some good.
She leads Arthur to stage right, and the lights fade to black.